Hello everyone, it's story time. Now we may be at home at the moment and we can't go to school, but it doesn't have to stop us exploring. Where would you like to go and what would you like to see? The Book of World Facts. This book is full of amazing facts about the world we live in. Let's take a tour around the world and see what we can find. Our amazing world. The world is an amazing place. It has countries and cities. It has long rivers, high mountains, and dry deserts. Have you ever wondered which country is the biggest? Which lake is saltier than the sea? Which is the coldest place in the world? This book is full of amazing facts about the world we live in. Cities. Cities are like very big towns. They have homes, offices, shops, and parks. Millions of people live in cities. Many people travel to cities to go to work. The most important city in a country is called the capital city. Tokyo is the capital city of Japan. It has a population of nearly 40 million. Hum has a population of less than 25. Which city is the biggest city? Which city is the smallest city? Countries. Russia is the biggest country in the world. If someone wanted to drive from one side of Russia to another, it would take 2 weeks. China has more people living there than any other country. More than 1 billion people live in China. Which is the biggest country? Russia or China? Which country has the most people? Deserts. A desert is a place that does not get much rain. Some deserts are hot during the day, some are cold. All deserts are very cold at night. Some deserts are sandy, some deserts are rocky. Camels can live in the desert. They can survive for days without having a drink. The biggest desert in the world is the Sahara Desert in North Africa. It covers 10 countries. The smallest desert is the Red Desert in South Africa. It is just 200 meters wide. Which desert is the biggest desert in the world? Which desert is the smallest desert in the world? Lakes. A lake is a patch of water in a dip in the ground. Some lakes are filled with fresh water. Some are filled with salty water. Which lake is the biggest lake? Which lake is the deepest lake? This lake is much saltier than the sea. It is called the Dead Sea. It is so salty that you cannot sink in it. Because you can't sink, you float. Look, I'm floating. Mountains. A mountain is an area of land that is high up. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It is cold and windy on a high mountain. How high is Mount Everest? Where is Mount Everest? When was Mount Everest first climbed? Mount Everest is as tall as 900 houses stacked one on top of the other. Yaks live on Mount Everest. They need thick, woolly coats to keep them warm. Oceans. An ocean is a very big area of sea. The biggest ocean is called the Pacific Ocean. It reaches halfway around the world. The water in an ocean is salty. Can you name the 5 oceans? Some places in the ocean are warm and some are cold. Deep in the ocean, the water is dark and freezing cold. Some deep-sea animals make their own light. Poles. The poles are the places at the top and bottom of the world. The North Pole, also called the Arctic, is at the top of the world. The South Pole, also called Antarctica, is at the bottom. The poles are the coldest places in the world. There is no land at the North Pole. There is only frozen ocean. It is too cold to live in Antarctica all of the time, but some scientists go there to work. They study the weather, the ice, and the wildlife. Rainforests. Rainforests grow around the middle of the earth, where it is always hot. It rains almost every day. Many different kinds of animals live in the rainforest. The biggest rainforest is the Amazon. It grows across 9 countries in South America. Brazil nuts, bananas, and chocolate all come from plants that grow in the rainforest. Rivers. A river is made up of fresh water. It flows across the land. Many rivers start high up in the mountains. Most rivers flow into the sea. The River Nile in North Africa and the Amazon River in South America are the longest rivers in the world. The River Nile runs through 9 countries and ends in Egypt in the Mediterranean Sea. It is home to many animals and birds. There's something very different about the River Nile. What is it? Here are some of the words that were in the story that may be new to you. You can find these words on the page numbers shown. Do you know the Turkish name for these words? If you enjoyed travelling around the world through this book, why don't you travel around Turkey too? You can find out some interesting facts about Turkey and then you can create the Book of Turkey Facts. You can do it with a friend from your class And then you can all see who got the most facts about Turkey. Don't forget to show your family too. See you next time. Bye.